My mouth tastes terrible.
I'll be the judge of that. What?
What the fuck?
Why? I thought long and hard about whether I should say that or not.
Kinda dropped off all the things I love. Like I need a traffic jam to keep in touch. I can't focus on the words unless my hands are busy. I can't give up on the world or I will leave this city. And it's way too broad what I'm trying to say, but I write it down and let it go. And it's hard to know all the words I need to explain my heart in a single note.
Hello and welcome to WayTooBroad, a show and tell program for really, really ridiculously excited grown-ups.
Wow!
I'm Hannah, and these are my co-hosts, Erin and Ben. Hi, Erin.
Hi, Hannah. Hi, Ben.
Hello.
Ben leaning far away from the microphone.
Hazel to come up. Here she is.
Hi, Hazel.
Hi, Hazel.
Howard?
Ben, I mean to ask, how's the weather up there in Hi, Hazel?
It's great. It's a beautiful day.
Beautiful.
Oh, jeez. Sorry.
Are you still recording?
Yeah.
You're just making a scene, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. My headphones are plugged into my computer, and I hit my headphones, and it made the computer jiggle. Oh. But the microphone was not involved. Not to worry.
Ooh, girl, make that computer jiggle. Sorry. That's the second vaguely sexual thing I've said to you today. I am on a roll.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. My cats are making a little bit of a scene, so if you guys hear that, sorry. It's another well, actually, this is Saturday afternoon edition of WayTooBroad.
Afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to it.
Welcome to it.
What are we drinking? I got to write a couple things down so I don't forget.
Stop. You, Hannah, stop.
Who drinks first? Is it Ben?
It's me.
Oh, Hannah.
What am I drinking? I'm drinking Harmless Harvest Organic Coconut Water.
Harmless.
It's pink.
Harmless.
Harmless Harvest. You don't like coconut water?
But I don't like anything coconut.
We established this.
I hate coconut. It's bad.
It doesn't really taste like coconut, though. Coconut water.
It probably would to Ben.
Hannah?
Why does...
We had cookies the other day at my friend's house, and they were made with a mix of vegetable oil that included coconut oil as like a fifth ingredient, and they tasted like coconut to me, and I hated it. I will taste it.
I will tell you why they're pink. It's natural. Let me explain further.
Everything natural is pink.
Wow,
did you guys both say that at the same time?
We sure did. We sure did, boss.
Okay, here's what it says. If you leave pure coconut water alone, and we do, varying antioxidant levels can affect how it naturally turns pink. This process is natural, so we embrace it.
Wow.
They just leave it alone for a bit.
This sentence makes no sense. I skimmed it earlier. Varying antioxidant levels can affect how it naturally turns pink. Can affect how it naturally turns pink?
It's natural!
Like how pink it turns, maybe?
Wow.
Hi, Hazel. Hazel's feeling very upset because Kylie isn't home. She's feeling very needy.
Aww. Is that all you're drinking? Is the blood of coconuts?
Yeah, just coconut pee.
Cool.
Erin.
Go to a doctor if your coconut pee is pink. Okay. I have a water, a coffee, and I'm eating a little bit of homemade ice cream, baby. Which I'll give updates about in the ice cream update section because I know we have a lot of ice cream updates for the ice cream update section. Thank you. I yield my time.
Baby Ben, what are you drinking?
Ice water. Also, hold on, I have a cat situation.
Ice cream water.
Yeah, ice cream water.
Uh-oh.
Oh, relax.
Oh no. She's right up against the monitor, it seems like.
It's Como. Being
Did he try to bite?
Well, he's just in a mood. In a mood where he doesn't want to be moved. So I'm just going to go ahead and position myself between him and Hazel, and we can keep going.
Cool.
But what are you drinking?
Ice water.
Cool. Sorry.
Do you need me to say the third time?
Kittens.
What are you drinking?
What did you drinking?
What did you drinking?
Let's do upfronts. I know we got a whole lot. Can we just go right into ice cream update corner?
No, because we should save it for my obsession.
Okay. Ice cream updates corner will come later.
Okay, great.
I have an update. I almost hit a turkey today.
On purpose?
with my car. No.
Wow.
We went to a
wild
farmer's
turkey
market.
or someone's pet turkey?
No, it was a wild turkey. We went to the farmer's market, and then, when you just move to a new place and you like to go explore the various like side roads and see what's what. And there's like a lot of lakes around here, so we keep on trying to find good roads to look at the lakes. So we went for a little, a Saturday drive, and we went all around, and we were off-roading for quite a while, which was, Ian claimed he knew where we were going the whole time, and it turned out he did. But I was completely lost and driving, so that was good. At one point, we just stopped at the end of someone's long driveway because Ian was not being clear with his instructions, so I didn't know whether I needed to turn back or not. And so there was a guy jogging up, and we were just stopped in the middle of the dirt road in front of someone's house, and it looked so sketchy. It was the sketchiest I've ever acted in front of another human.
Wow,
that's probably not true. But yeah, as we were driving back, a turkey just bless you, fully ran in front of the car, and we truly almost hit it.
Oh my God.
But we didn't. It was fine. And then also there were several chipmunks that we kind of almost hit because they just ran across the road in front of us.
Out there wrecking it up. We're just
But I have to say it was beautiful. One thing I'm learning is that the area near us is really gorgeous, and while the roads are not the best, our car can handle it, so we can always show people around.
It was definitely gorgeous since you were there. What's going on?
We're cousins.
Why does this keep happening to me? Oh man, how was the farmer's market? What now? It's a whole thing that I gotta keep doing for the rest of the episode. I'm sorry. How was the market? What kind of produce was there?
It was so the market here is only once a month, which is kind of a bummer, but it was pretty small. And we did meet a couple of local farmers that we had kind of eyed their websites before, and we found out that they do farm stands every week, every Saturday at their various locations, and they're both right around the corner from us. So we have a lot of good options around. It was a very small farmers market. I think there were probably 6 or 7 stands. Okay. And one of them we completely avoided because it was the local Republican association. We were like,
wow.
No, thank you.
How is that a
farmer's market?
Yeah, how is that a farm crop? Cropalize? What were they selling?
There was not at the Republican stand, but at the farm stands there was someone who was selling goat milk soap. There were people who were selling maple syrup. There was a lot of garlic stuff. There were garlic scapes, beautiful garlic scapes. We bought some. And also fresh garlic, which is apparently juicy, like not a tomato, like an onion. But
fresh garlic is just like tomato.
You can switch them out one to one.
Just eat it like an apple, like how you eat tomatoes if you're me. And then, what else did they have? There were some people who were selling batches of wildflowers, which I almost bought to put on display. But then I was like, I don't want to have to look up how the cats would react to eating these or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a little early in the season, so there weren't a ton of. Oh, and a lot of people had different types of lettuce and stuff.
Okay,
they're
cool.
selling.
I just
And
love
mustard
going to
greens.
farmers markets in different regions. It's so fun to see what kind of stuff you get that you don't see at your own.
I love it. And you know, it's amazing like how different, you know, because we only moved, for those who don't know, we only moved like 2 hours away from where we used to live, but we moved much farther north than we were, and it's much less coastal here, and like not just the crops, but like all the kind of plants, or a lot of the plants and wildlife are so different here, and it's just
Are you
like
in
really
a different
surprising.
zone?
I think we might be in a different zone, yeah.
Cool.
And
Well,
like we're also in the woods, like it's very woody around here, so there's a lot of like ferns and like just different plants that grow here than near the beach, you know.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because like we can drive 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and be like at the beach or like in the Piedmont, right? So that doesn't surprise me. That
At the what?
It feels like the Piedmont. So like
The P-lot.
yeah, the Piedmont. It's really wet, like marsh, kind of marshlands kind of area. Piedmont. Am I saying Piedmont because I know plateau region located in the eastern United States, situated between the Atlantic coastal plain and the main Appalachian Mountains. Anyway, I thought it was more of a service relief of the. It doesn't matter. So it's a place. It's kind of marshy, but yeah, just to say like a drive that doesn't feel that long can really take you into a new geography.
It's nice. I like
Famously
it a lot.
does. So
I like it a lot.
cool. That's fun. Yeah, because
And very
you.
piney.
What did you say?
Very piney too. A lot of pine trees.
Yeah, I got to go to the farmer's market because you delayed podcast to go to the farmer's market, so that was just so great.
My farmer's
your
market's
farmer's
on
market's bigger?
Thursdays.
Oh,
We've got one Saturdays and Wednesdays. The Wednesdays one is small. It's like 6 or 7 booths.
I've
but
got
the
like
Saturday one
3
is
near me, and they're all in the
no doubt.
work week in the middle of the day.
Rude.
Which is, there's like one
Yeah, I
at
don't
Wednesdays
like
at noon, and then there's one, the Thursday one is like 2:30 to 6:30, which is, I guess I could like leave work a little early, but I didn't have time to do it this week, so I didn't get to go.
well,
Which
let me
was
show
so
you something.
sad.
Oh, no.
So sad. Oh my god.
I cry
It
about
is sad.
it. I cry about it.
Sometimes
Okay,
you
look.
cry.
I do feel for them though, because okay, do you see this green strip down the side of this news article I'm showing you, or this magazine?
You know, well, barely, and you know who definitely doesn't is that every single podcast listener.
That's why I described it as a magazine, so they know. It's a green strip that runs all the way down the entire side of a like standard size magazine page, and it's in like very fine print. This is every farmer's market that happens like near us, like in our region, right?
That's a
so
lot.
like yeah, right, exactly. So the reason, like, I also get frustrated with weekday farmers markets, but I do think the reason they do it is because if you like were to look through these, there are so many that are on the weekends that it's probably like hard to compete for vendors. You know, like there's only so many farmers in a region, and they do travel for these. So
Think of the farmers, Ben.
think of the farmers
No,
and the people organizing it.
I never will think of the farmers. I refuse.
Okay.
I actually hate
Then what do you
farmers.
call it? What do you call it if you're not thinking of farmers? Do you just call it the market, the
Just call
outdoor
it
market?
the outdoor crops market.
Also, Ben, did you see about the goat hikes?
What? I think I obviously didn't.
Yeah, so Ian and I have been doing some kind of like research on our local area. And we did learn that there is a place called Central Mass Goat Rental, which in season they do rent out their goats to like clear land. But in the off season, when there's not land to clear, because it's all, you know, fall and winter and stuff, they do rent the goats out for hikes instead. So you can hike with goats.
What?
That sounds so nice.
Like, you just
Yeah, let me read you this. Goats tend to play while they hike, jumping on the stumps and rocks, running, and throwing some side kicks. They have the natural instinct to play follow the leader, which makes them great hiking companions.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, they have videos of it on, like, their Facebook and stuff.
And, like, you don't need to go in a group. You can just go for a hike and, like, go with a goat. Like, just you.
Yeah.
I love goats.
And it's like, if you go in a group, every person gets their own goat.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like our family was really being mean about goats when we were talking about goats at your
about us getting a goat, maybe?
Yeah. Everyone was talking, even Ian, I think, was talking shit about goats.
Why?
Ian has said to me that he would consider getting a goat. But I don't know if I want to deal. They do smell.
Yeah,
well, because they eat everything.
Well,
But they're nice.
well, of course they smell. How else do they breathe?
That's funny. You're funny.
Hey, that's funny.
Yes.
Hey,
Famously, how people react when they think something's funny.
Hey.
That's funny. Ha ha. That's funny.
That's funny.
Why are they shitting on goats? Goats are so dope. Just because they're slightly devilish doesn't mean anything. Maybe they'll keep the ghosts at bay. Maybe those ram horns. Oh, when Molly was listening to your segment about how your house definitely isn't haunted, but you've been finding things that the previous owners left. Her theory was that the ghosts, the current residents, left those, that those were definitely ghost items strewn about your property. The ram's horn, I think, really cued her into that. She was like, those sound like ghost things.
I think the ram's horn probably belongs to the goats that lived there.
Or the ghosts. Yeah, Ben and I agree with each other. I think I just misheard him there. The ghosts, yep.
The goats.
Do ghosts hang out in the backyard usually?
Just so I'm clear, who do you get to hike with? Is it a goat or a ghost?
Great question, because they are so similar.
Also, do they rent out their ghosts to clear out yards?
Yeah.
Of scaredy cats, yeah.
Are we?
My yard is infested with scaredy cats.
Yeah, maybe we're having a big misunderstanding about what exactly the service offers.
Do you know that goats can eat poison ivy and they don't even care?
I did know that. Yep. They love it.
Yeah, that's
nice.
Because they're cool and great.
Yeah.
Apparently this service actually just they'll leave the goats there for as long as they need to be there. So they'll sleep at your place until they're done eating all the stuff.
I mean, do they ensure that they're being taken care of and shit, or they're just they'll just sleep wherever? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, they probably come back and visit them, but they don't have to feed them, because they're not.
I guess.
But they have to clean up after them. If you're paying, it's not cheap.
They're poopers, but they got little pellet poops like rabbits.
Yeah, and they fertilize.
Oh, there's just so much good about goats.
Yeah.
For me, I don't think that our yard problems are probably going to be solved by goats, because I think goats caused some of our yard problems. So I don't feel like the solution would also be
and then
goats.
when you go out of town, what are you going to do with your goat? When you come to Thanksgiving for a week, or go visit.
You're gonna bring it. What?
Good point.
Please. Well, we are making friends with the neighbors, sort of. I mean, we've talked to them.
Are
That's
you
what
talking about
friends do.
Neighbor goats?
No, they don't have goats. All right, cool. Do we have
we'll
another
go with that. I have another up front. We watched Bo Burnham's Inside and have been obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Did you love it?
Shout out. Huh?
I heard from Chloe that she was also pressuring you to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Shout out to Chloe for backing us up on that.
Yeah. It was one of those things where I ended and I was like, that's pretty good. And then I haven't been able to stop thinking about it, and I've been listening to the soundtrack obsessively. So that's art for you, man.
I feel like I had the same reaction. I'd like to watch it again. I've only ever watched it like fully through that one time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So definitely here to sec that wreck.
Nice.
Hell
Good
yes.
job. Yeah, you and Molly have both been pretty obsessed with that one song.
All Eyes on Me, definitely.
Same.
Ugh.
Definitely.
God, it's so good. Mm-hmm. Got it, gonna get inside.
That's a good one.
Yep. Love it.
That's all I got. If we're doing other stuff later.
Yeah. We gotta wait on that other stuff. Let me just look and see. Let's see.
Gotta wait on that other stuff.
I watched Ben play some more No Man's Sky.
Nice.
That
Did you
game's so
post
fun.
about that?
Man.
That you were streaming?
Yeah, I did. Or I think I did. I don't remember. A quick No Man's Sky update, because it was a really fun thing that happened. You can like find this navigation data that you can then bring to a cartographer, and they like turn it into a chart that tells you where something interesting is on a planet. And I found a distress signal that led me to a ship that had crashed, and it was like a way better ship than the one that I had, and I got to like repair it and take it, which is so cool.
That's neat.
It's just a cool freaking game, dude.
Freaking cool, man.
Freaking cool ass game, bro.
Freak, man.
Like shit, bro. I freaking love that cool ass game, dude. Fuck. Freaking loving that cool ass freaking space game.
Yes.
Fuck ass. Fuck.
Oh, did
shit,
I have
bro.
this?
Ass. Fuck.
Oh,
so
that's right. Hold on a second. I have an up front.
Okay.
What is it?
Oh, she has a sit-stand desk.
Oh.
She's elevating her.
Wow. She's going to
Mine.
full power.
Yeah.
I thought I might do the podcast standing up this week, but then
Beautiful.
I forgot. So now I'm doing it.
Well, you were doing it sit-stand.
Yeah, that's right.
Beautiful. Nice.
Ta-da.
Did you get the same one that Kylie has?
No, I got a
Autonomous?
cheaper one from a company called Fezzibo that had really poorly translated instructions.
Oh,
Cool.
nice. Seems
It
like
called
it works.
all the screws either machines or woods, depending on what they went into.
That kind of makes sense because there are machine screws and wood screws.
Yeah.
So it just translated that part of it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Machines or woods. Fuck, that's so funny.
Amazing.
Yeah. So we'll see if the energy is different with me standing up. Who knows? I've been using it a lot, so I'm pretty happy with it so far.
She's pretty good at it. And pretty good at standing. So not to brag. Hashtag humble brag.
I just, it's nice when you need a change of scenery to stand up and get your change of scenery. All right, should we pop in?
Let's pop.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm first. Okay. So, I want to talk about. I think all of my obsessions might be wildly domestic for a while to come, but we got the other day an electric self-propelling lawnmower.
Oh.
And I'm thrilled with it so far. It's been super fun. Excuse me. So yesterday we got it like earlier in the week, but we didn't get a chance to take it out until yesterday. And I mowed the entire front lawn, and like it's electric, so it's like shockingly quiet. Like you can have a conversation while you're driving it, or while you're like, it's not a riding lawnmower. It's a push mower, but it's like self-propelled.
Yeah.
But you can talk with, like, I was having a conversation with Ian. I can, like, have headphones in and actually hear, like, the music or the podcast I'm listening to. It's like, Ian described it at the audio level as, like, a distant vacuum machine. That's, like, how loud it is. So it's, like, not very loud at all.
How long does the charge last for? And did it do good?
It did good. It did really good. and it got through our whole front yard basically, and then I took it around to the side yard, and I cleared like a path to the side to the backyard, and then as soon as I got into the backyard, it was like, I'm tired. So it was probably like, oh God, I don't know, maybe like a third of an acre that it covered like on one charge. And I don't know that I was using it as efficiently as I could have been. And also I think the other thing is that the last bit of grass that I pushed it through, I probably had it set too low, to the ground, because it was working really hard to try to cut it, because it was in like thicker grass than the rest of it. So yeah, but I'm really excited to finally have a mower, and that we're going to be able to actually like walk around our yard. I did get a couple ticks on me, but I think I got them off before they attached themselves.
They bit. What brand did you get?
We got Toro. And we got the one that's like a system, so the battery can work in like several different types of like lawn care things. Let me see if I can find real quick the exact listing or the exact name. Why am I Googling Gmail? Why am I an old person? It's right there. Oh, I didn't check our email.
Oh, I checked. We don't have anything.
Okay. Okay, so I think I did get it from the Home Depot. I'm sorry. Are they bad now?
Home Depot, yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Home Depot bad?
Are they the Trump supporters and Lowe's isn't?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. It is a Toro Recycler 22-inch Smart Stow 60-volt max lithium-ion cordless battery walk-behind mower. And the system is called... You got all that, right? The system is called Flex Force, the Flex Force power system. And it's cool because they sell, like, for instance, a snowblower that you can also run with the same battery. So you can, buy just the... Not that the thing isn't still expensive without the battery, but it's a lot less expensive without the battery. So you can buy just the thing and then, like, swap out or you can buy, like... I was thinking we might actually also buy the snowblower with a battery, and then we'll have two batteries so we can swap between, like, so we can do more than just a third of the yard at once, like that sort of thing.
Yep.
So I just sent you the link. It's a Home Depot link, but you can probably find it other places too.
Cool.
But yeah, it's good. I'm not like specifically arguing that this one is the best. I don't know anything about lawnmowers. It is Popular Mechanics approved, but who knows what that means. But yeah, I have enjoyed it very much. I've enjoyed kind of feeling, it's made me feel even more house proud of my new house than I already was, to have like a nicely mowed front lawn. I enjoy that it's like a fun active activity without being like too intense, because if you need a little bit of extra like help getting it up a hill or something, you just push down more and it accelerates itself a bit, so you don't have to like, so it's nice. I like it.
Hell yeah.
Ben, how does it feel to not have to mow a lawn?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, that's something that's just always so annoying, is like the lawn situation. But
and at our last house, not only did we have less lawn, but we actually had less like grass. Like we had kind of bad soil for grass. So even when it got to this time of year, the grass didn't grow very quickly. We had actually replaced a lot of the grass with clover, which doesn't get very high, but it grows better. So it was a pretty low maintenance lawn. Like we usually didn't even use a power mower on it. We just had one of those like clippy cloppy spinny ones that we used on it sometimes. But that will not cut it here. That's for sure. It's a
pun
whole
intended
different thing. Yes. Well, no, it wasn't. But you laughing at us?
Yeah, I thought Erin didn't like it last time when we just said that was funny, so I was trying to laugh.
I appreciate that sincerity, Ben. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool.
Well, congratulations on your new electric lawnmower.
Thank you. Thank you.
And your whole battery system.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very happy about it, but I don't have much more to say about it. So
We've got an electric system for a leaf blower, a weed whacker, and a pole saw.
Oh,
I thought that Molly famously bought a gas-powered leaf blower.
And then, yes, we have keen memory, Ben. We have both a battery-powered leaf blower and a gasoline-powered leaf blower. But listen, the heart wants what it wants, and I'm not here to stand in the way of my wife shining as bright as she wants with her little with her little gas backpack leaf blower.
Okay, also, I have a question. Also, famously, Molly used to really love to mow the lawn while we were recording the podcast.
She used to love to leaf blow.
Oh, was it leaf blowing?
That was the...
Remember she bought it. There was a day where we were recording and she went out to buy it and came back and I immediately started leaf blowing.
Yeah, it was that where it had just arrived.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and she was just like... In her defense, not that she needs defending, our driveway is so long and it gets covered with so many leaves. And the battery-powered one is not as powerful and it dies before you make it all the way down the driveway. So she kept our driveway clean and clear through the whole fall.
Great job.
Well, that was the intro to my question, but my actual question was, does Molly do the majority of the lawn maintenance stuff?
No. She does. Yeah, I mean, she tends to the garden. She does the leaf blowing. We trade off the lawn mowing because no one likes that. We do it about every other week. It's my weekend, but I was just calculating that it's not going to happen this weekend. We just knock it right the fuck out. It's like a workout, man. We have a self-propelled one, but it's our backyard is so you know our backyard, Hannah. Do you feel like all right? So you know our backyard, and it's very steep. How long do you think the charge for your electric one would last on our backyard? You wouldn't do the whole thing, I don't think.
I don't think so. Because I think it probably does use more electricity when you are pushing it uphill. Right? It must. So I think, I don't know, maybe half of your backyard, I would guess. Okay. Is that what yours does? Is that what yours does?
My what?
Your lawnmower.
It's a gas one. So it does the whole thing.
I thought you said it was electric. No, I think it might
she
do
said
half.
It was self-propelled.
Well, maybe it would do more because then also you got to think the downhills would be less taxing.
I use the self-propel on the downhill. I just blaze it down. I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
Because it's that's the thing about a self-propelled, right, is that it can actually go pretty fast, but I don't know, I'm still learning, but at what point does that affect, because in order for it to actually, every lawnmower I've ever used, if you wanted to actually cut the grass, you have to go at a certain pace, and if you go beyond that, it'll miss some, right? But I don't know. I think it depends.
Yeah. I also mow the lawn like a fucking idiot. I'm sure somebody is in a neighboring yard watching me. I do it in a circle, and so I'm always left. It's not efficient, and so I'm always left with the weird little triangle of grass that I'm taking extra trips to mow. But I have a round yard. I don't know what to do.
How do you turn a lawnmower? It doesn't have any, you just have to tip it up and spin it. You can't,
Yeah.
It's not good at turning.
So a circle is a great solution. Going in a circle is perfect.
I think you're doing fine. Don't you worry.
Thanks. I'm doing fine, but I'm not doing it this weekend. Fine or not fine.
Whenever you do it, you'll
I'm
do
just
fine.
is there a neighborhood kid I could slip a 20 to mow my front yard?
Don't you have a lot of trees in your front yard?
Yeah, it is a good, it's a lawn And then my main bit of the front yard is just woods, but there is a section of grass and does need to be mowed.
Like way up at the front near your mailbox?
Like on the other side of my mailbox, take a little pic for you through my window to refresh your little baby memories.
Come through my window.
That actually is not a good picture. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna circle it with my little pen here.
60 volt max flex.
Yeah, like you probably remember it as like a lot of just woods, but there is a fair bit. So this is like through my window, but it's
I see.
Yeah, it's like there's just a good. I mean, it takes a while to mow. But luckily, the whole yard's not like that.
A million acres up at the front.
Mm-hmm. About rounding down.
Rounding down, rounding down by a lot, actually.
To the nearest million. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's see, Erin. What's your obsession?
Wait, no, isn't it Ben? Do you have to wait till last? No, it's me. Okay, I have been obsessed with like Bo Burnham's Inside, so we can't talk about that. Been obsessed with making a lot of ice cream, but we'll talk about that later. But my official obsession is going to be the NWSL. I brought the U.S. Women's National Team as my obsession before, and officially I'm bringing the NWSL, that's the National Women's Soccer League, as my obsession. They've been playing a lot of, I guess, just regular season games. There's 4 today that I'm going to watch. All 4. Wow. At one point, I'm going to have to watch 2 at once, which I'm super excited about. But
wait, is this like Major League Soccer but for women, or is this an international thing?
No, it says American national soccer.
Gotcha.
The great country of the United States of America. National Soccer League for women.
Dope.
Yeah, and a lot of international players obviously are playing on these teams, both for the U.S. and like Marta, who's one of the best soccer players in the world, who plays internationally for Brazil, is on the Orlando Pride team. So, also want to give a shout out to, we watched LFG last night, which is the documentary about the U.S. Women's National Team teams fight for equal pay, and it's on HBO Max. Check it out.
Does LFG stand for Let's Fucking Go?
Let's fucking go! Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so I'm just enjoying watching all the soccers, my team is, of course, the Carolina Courage. They play today, but so when it's not a Courage game, I don't really root for anyone in particular, which makes for kind of an exciting game because I'm kind of room for both teams at once. So how do you handle that?
Excited about any good goal or anything?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I usually pick a side, but maybe I'm a little bit disloyal in those cases. You know what I mean?
I tend to have particular players that I like on teams that, even if they're teams I don't care about, so I'll just root for that team because I like the players on it.
That's the trick, is that the U.S. Women's National Team is kind of spread out across all these clubs, and so there'll be equal numbers of my girls on those teams, and so I'm kind of just rooting for both.
You just got to pick your favorite. Yeah,
I know. I probably should.
Does Megan Rapinoe play on one of these teams?
Rapinoe, I don't. Is she on? She might. Hold on.
The OL Reign?
The OL Reign. Yeah, they're playing today.
Wait, she's on the Seattle team also? That's so fun. Well, I just mean because...
Is she on 2? I don't think she's on 2.
No, she's on the Seattle... No, sorry. I meant also because her fiance, whose name is escaping me right, Sue Bird, is big deal in Seattle because of being on the Seattle Storm for so long.
Yeah.
And winning like 6 championships or something ridiculous.
I actually just looked up the OL. I looked up the OL Reign name the other day, Hannah. But I don't remember. But I have it here for you.
Is she still playing Sue Bird?
I don't know. I hope Megan Rapinoe isn't playing Sue Bird because I'm not going to get much better than that.
She is still playing.
It's just OL. Why is it just OL?
I know it. It is. Hold on. OL. In OL.
Washington?
I found this the other day. Hold on. In 2020, OL Group, the parent company of French clubs Olympique Lyonnais and Olympique Lyonnais Féminin, became the team's majority owner and rebranded it to its current name, badge, and colors.
Huh.
Yeah.
But it's in Washington.
It's since, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
Yep. Yeah, they're playing today. Let me tell you the games. This is
Weird.
This will be meaningless for the podcast listeners because these games will have already happened. But at 2, the Chicago Red Stars versus Racing Louisville. Chicago Red Stars, Racing Louisville is number 1 a dumb name, and I don't think there's any U.S. women's national team players on that. Are there any Red Star players?
Forget about
that I know. Red Star. Because that's the one I hurried us up for, but I might not be too emotionally invested in that one.
I keep seeing wasps outside my office window, which is like
wasps outside my window.
And I'm like a little worried that there's a wasp's nest somewhere.
Oh, you know who plays for the Chicago Red Stars is Alyssa Nair.
There you go.
Who is the primary goalkeeper for the fucking...
So that's who you're rooting for.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely going to be my team. Oh, and Casey Kruger, who used to play for Julie Ertz. Wonder if she's... Mallory Pugh. So actually, yeah, I'm definitely rooting for the Red Stars. So that's exciting. And then OL Reign versus Gotham FC. So OL Reign has a few
Megan
players
Rapinoe. We
Megan
just
Rapinoe.
learned.
Yep, and
Megan Rapinoe.
Megan Rapinoe. That's her sister. Carly Lloyd plays for for Gotham FC. And who else plays for OL Reign?
OL Reign is not having a great season so far, it looks like.
Tell us about it, Ben.
They've played 6 matches, and they're 2 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses.
Rose Lavelle is also on OL Reign.
Oh, I didn't know. So she plays with Megan Rapinoe in the frickin' regular season shit. That's fun.
You know, they kind of all switch around, so it's been like hard to kind of keep track of. Like Crystal Dunn used to play for the Courage, and now she's playing for the Portland Thorns, along with Becky Sauerbrunn and don't remember who else. Sam Mewis is on the Courage team.
Jimmy Jam.
So that's the 4 at 7. Carolina Courage play Portland Thorns, so that should be fun. That's at home, actually.
Carolina Courage in 3rd place.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Rocking it.
Yeah, and then the Orlando Pride, who is also another team I root for, because it has Marta and Alex Morgan.
They haven't lost a game
Ashley
yet.
Harris. Are kicking ass, and they're playing Houston Dash. Who plays on the Houston Dash? Christy Mewis plays on the Houston Dash.
I don't know who that is.
I just googled Portland Thorbs. Christy Mewis is going to the Olympics with the U.S. national team. She's the sister of Kristen Mewis. Sam Mewis. I also just googled Portland Thorbs. Lindsay Horan also plays for the Portland Thorns. So that'll be really fun because it'll be like my team, huh?
Who plays for the Thorbs, though?
The only I think Reagan Mapino plays for the Thorbs. So that'll be fun because there'll be a lot of players on the field that I know. So anyway,
sounds so fun.
Yeah, but the Courage game is at 7 and the Houston Dash game is at 8. So those are gonna happen. One on the big screen, one on the iPad. Kind of just.
Hell yeah.
So
Do you remember
it'll be
that
fun.
time that you said you didn't think Molly was that into soccer, and then she sent you a picture of her with Megan Rapinoe from years before?
Yeah. Yeah. Not like with, but like, you know.
Like as a fan, not
Yeah, as a fan, yeah.
yeah.
Her being a fan of Megan Rapinoe, not Megan Rapinoe being a fan of Molly. But if she knew Molly, she'd be a fan.
Absolutely.
Who wouldn't? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's been another really fun thing is like watching soccer with Molly as a just like, oh, there's a game tonight, and we'll watch it together. And Henry really dislikes the clapping and the shouting that happens. He gets really upset and leaves the room.
He's such a fragile boy.
He's really very tender, so yeah, he doesn't like
sweetie.
the clapping.
What a sweetie.
Almost
But I
currently
can't help
eating my
it.
belly.
Wow,
Hey, bud.
wow. So that's all. That's what I got.
Cool, great
Hell yeah.
obsession.
Thank
Everybody
you.
check out what's the website if people want to see what games they can actually watch coming.
Oh, that's another
Google.com.
thing. That a lot of these games are exclusively available on Paramount Plus. So I have a Paramount Plus free trial.
Wow,
and
didn't expect that.
yeah, I know. Some of them are available on like cable or like YouTube TV. Excuse me, but Paramount Plus is only there's a month free trial, and the subscription's only like $10 a month. So
How long is the
You can-
season?
I don't know.
25 years, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It's a
let's
really long
see.
season.
Yeah.
Let's see. So it's the 2021 National Women's Soccer League season is the 9th season of the National Women's Soccer League. Top division of women's soccer in the U.S. We're not answering the question, but we're hopefully
This has
getting there.
big reading about round robin in that tournament energy.
I don't remember what happened there, but something funny happened there.
What was the tournament you were obsessed with a few weeks ago, or like a few months ago?
Oh, She Believes Cup.
Yeah, She Believes Cup, and you just read us the Wikipedia page.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
It's an invitational women's association football tournament held in different cities in the United States in late February, early March.
But I don't know. Oh, there's a nice map that maps out the location of the Women's Soccer League teams in 2021. That's
Cool.
really nice. You can
Is
go
it a
look
map
at
of
that.
time?
Whoa. Whoa.
listen.
Hannah, you're blowing my mind, dude.
How long is the regular season? How do I find this out?
What's the how long National Women's Soccer League? How long?
I keep getting these letters in the wrong order.
Each team scheduled for 24 regular season games, but that doesn't tell me how long.
It says it runs
April
from-
to November.
Yeah.
But, like next week, like a lot of these international players are going to be called for international duty. So, like, there are games like next week in July, but my girls are going to be playing a friendly against Mexico, so I don't expect to see them in their regular season games. I wanted to ask you, Ben, as a sportsman, what, like, it feels like a weird, like, maybe an unusual situation where you have these teams. This is like the top professional league of the country, but these players like have a higher priority, which is like their international teams. And so like the coaches, I feel like of these, the NWSL team can't primarily think about their games. They have to think about like, oh, well, I don't want this player to get injured or like pooped for my best players. Like they can't like utilize their best players maybe in the ways that, is there any other like game, like teams that are like that? Or is this unique to kind of soccer?
I don't think so. I think because soccer is such an international sport, that's like much more of a big deal. But like, like for baseball and basketball, the really only big international competitions are the Olympics every 4 years, and so
Right.
and for baseball at least, the Olympics, at least in the past, have usually been played by like college and minor league players, not even major league players. The basketball definitely sends professional players, but I think that they care a lot more about domestic competition because everyone in the world already knows that America is the best at basketball. So it's like already kind of the highest form of competition, whereas I feel like international soccer is like the highest form of soccer competition.
Yeah. Cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, it just seems like an interesting.
Yeah, I
friction.
can't think of a sport that I've ever watched where like the lineup of the teams was impacted by like other whole ass teams that they were on.
Yeah, I don't especially. Oh, you know why they do that for baseball? Because it's the Summer Olympics and the baseball season is in the summer, so they like don't send people off for that. That's why it's not usually major league players. But basketball's off season is the summer, and so they like will in the Summer Olympics do basketball, so they will send like an actual professional basketball team. But and I mean the teams looks good this year, but
The teams looks good. And like but I think
The Portland Forbes.
Mm-hmm.
I have to check, but I feel like I can't imagine the U.S. losing at basketball at the Olympics, like ever.
We'll hold you to that. We'll see you in a few weeks, Ben.
See you on the dance
see you
floor,
in-
man.
So we see you in Tokyo.
Do you know that freaking Japan is only like less than 10% fully vaccinated?
Yeah, and they're letting like up to 10,000 people into all the events.
Yeah.
What?
Apparently the people, the citizens of Japan don't really want that, but the government really wants to have the Olympics, the Olympics.
Yeah.
Wow. That's rude.
Don't love it. Definitely don't love it.
That is rude.
But great obsession, Erin.
Thanks.
Even despite the weird, irresponsible Olympic stuff that we happened to end on there. Great obsession.
Ending on a downer for sure. But I'm excited to roll right into this next segment. Ben, what on earth could your obsession possibly be?
My obsession's making ice cream.
Oh, man. Hell yeah.
I haven't actually had a chance to make that much yet, but I got my ice cream maker. I made mint chocolate chip Oreo.
Yeah,
Gross, but I'm happy for you.
Delicious.
Delicious for you. Love that for you.
Wonderful on a hot summer day. It's just.
Did you use peppermint extract? Like, what was your? Did you?
I did use peppermint
sure.
extract.
Nice.
And it is. Yeah, the Ben and Jerry's book is great. I would recommend anyone thinking about getting ice cream get it. It's got a lot of nice recipe suggestions, and also just like some nice stuff at the beginning about like swapping out honey or maple syrup for sugar if you want to try and get some different flavors and like how to compensate around that a little bit.
I'm gonna buy that.
Like I was thinking about making. I'm just like, I'm getting excited about different flavors now. And I was thinking about making, like a French toast ice cream or like a waffle ice cream with like using maple syrup instead of sugar and then putting like Eggo waffle bits in it. Doesn't that sound good?
It does sound good.
Right?
Hey, guys.
What?
I am so happy for you guys. However, as the only one in the podcast who doesn't have an ice cream maker, is it cool with you if I like run to the bathroom while you nerd out about ice cream? I won't make
Yeah, totally. And it'll be a
that's
nice little treat for you.
Yeah, I'll hear it when I'm editing. So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Thank God she's gone. Hannah has
oh
been
my God.
just looking
Such a downer.
She's been looking so fine today.
It's just distracting.
I just can't focus on ice cream while she's in my frame. Okay. All right. Apologies, listeners, to keep that bit going, but I gotta.
Keep that creepy ass bit going. So my plan today is to make raspberry ice cream. I got some raspberries in the store the other day.
Yo.
I need to go get eggs though. We ran out of eggs this morning making breakfast. Or I could try an eggless base because the second sweet cream base in Ben and Jerry's recipe is eggless, but apparently those don't store as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they specifically said like without the eggs, be prepared to like eat this all in one day because it will not store in home freezers well, which I thought was interesting. I don't really know why.
Interesting. I assumed the egg yolks were just totally for delicious taste and not for. I didn't realize they were like actually.
Yeah, I think they're like doing something.
Oh.
Also, their sweet cream base is not just egg yolks; it's whole eggs.
Fascinating.
Yeah, which is because it's like not what a usual custard is like.
Yeah,
but
I want to get this book.
If
it's good enough, like I said to you, if it's good enough for Jerry's Ben, then it's good enough for mine.
They also have 2 different chocolate ice cream recipes in there called Ben's Chocolate and Jerry's Chocolate because apparently Ben really likes chocolate and so he makes like an extremely chocolatey chocolate ice cream. But yeah, I'm gonna make raspberry and I've been thinking about doing raspberry with white chocolate chips because I feel like it's a nice combo. Another one I wanted to make was, how do you feel about lemon ice cream?
Love it. Absolutely.
Because like, part of me is like, should that be a sorbet? And should I get into trying making a sorbet?
I don't like sorbet.
Ice cream? I don't really either.
Yeah. If it's not creamy, I'm not interested. You know what? I love. Have you ever had like a lemon poppy seed kind of like shortbread cookie with a little bit of rosemary? So I feel like kind of a lemon ice cream, creamy, right? And then poppy seed and rosemary would be a great ice cream flavor.
One thing, I used to make lemon white chocolate pancakes.
Did you say wet chocolate or white chocolate?
Wet.
Sorry.
Melted. I call it wet chocolate.
You're just checking.
Yeah. No, lemon white chocolate pancakes. And when you cooked them, the white chocolate would like caramelize a little bit. And it would be so nice against the lemon. And I was trying to think of like if there was a way I could do that in the ice cream. Like not just put white chocolate chips in, but like somehow maybe cook them for like a second first to like get a little bit of caramelization, then put them in. And they have these little like slightly crunchy white chocolate bits.
Ooh, or if it were still in liquid form, you could pour it in. Wet. Sorry. If it were still wet, you could pour it as it was churning and maybe get a ripple or something.
Do you, when you put mixed stuff in, do you put it in while it's churning or do you mix it in after?
I'll do it like the last 2 minutes. Yeah.
That's what I've been doing too.
How did the magic shell thing work? Did you guys already cover that?
The magic shell thing worked great. No, we haven't covered that. We've just been dreaming up possibilities. I wanted to say something else about your flavors, Ben. Can't remember. But those all sound solid.
And I gotta get into making tea ice cream because I want to make hojicha.
Nice. Is there a recipe for that in your book?
No.
I'll snap you a recipe. I've been using The Joy of Cooking actually, and they have a green tea ice cream flavor.
Yeah, and I think I can probably just adapt that to different tea.
Yep.
I may need to muck around with levels of tea a little bit, but I'm sure after a batch I can get it.
Yeah, it actually looks like the same recipe as the coffee ice cream. So let's say you heat your milk and your sugar, and then you steep whatever it is. Like I was looking at the pistachio ice cream too. So like for the coffee or the tea or the pistachios, you steep that ground item in the hot milk for 30 minutes. And then strain it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. Which, how delicious does that sound?
Sounds
great. I love how easy it is to make the base that you can just toss whatever you want in there. I was like, when I told Kylie I was going to make ice cream on Friday night, and then just 40 minutes later, I had delicious ice cream. It was amazing.
40 minutes, huh?
I was thinking about that. I mean, that includes freeze time. I was thinking about that with our conversation, listening back to our conversation about the ice cream maker. Feeling grateful that you got the one you did because the self-refrigeration ones, I think, take up to an hour
to refrigerate.
Yeah. So
and if you just keep your bowl in the freezer all the time, then it's just whenever you feel like it.
I wash it immediately and just put it right back in.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Although I found that I had to. I actually wanted to ask you about this because I washed it and then I started to dry it with paper towel, but it was still so cold on the inside that it was tearing the paper towel off. And also if I didn't dry it immediately, I would get a little layer of frozen water. So what I did was I let it air dry for an hour first. So it warmed up just a little bit and then dried it and then put it in? Or how do you handle that? Or do you just put it in with a little bit of water?
I just do speed round. So I keep it wet and have my towel and then I just go really fast.
Okay.
But I have a just like a cloth dry. Do a cloth dry. That might help you too. Yeah.
Okay.
That's been working pretty well.
How much ice cream? You guys both have the same one, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. How much ice cream does it make in one batch?
It can make up to 2 quarts.
I find that I'm getting
Ben
a
and
quart
Jerry's
or
thing
a quart and a half. That's a pint.
That's a pint.
And a quart is 2 pints.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, all the Ben and Jerry's recipes say they make a generous quart, which in my experience was a quart plus like a bowl. So I have a tasting bowl, and then I store the rest in a quart container and put it away. You can also make, like I said, you can make up to 2 quarts. And something interesting I found in the Ben and Jerry's book was they talked about like the more full your ice cream maker is, the less air will get into your ice cream, which can be good sometimes because like there's actually, for like professional ice cream, like manufactured ice cream, there's a legal limit on what percentage of it can be air, which is 50%. And like Ben and Jerry's, typically they said, do they go for like 20 to 30% air? So by not using that full capacity, I'm letting more air in. But I like that, I think, because it's like
Fluffier.
it's like nice and fluffy. Yeah, it's delicious. It like scoops super easy. And it just it's very smooth. I don't know. I like plenty of air in my ice cream, I think.
I like air in my ice cream.
You know, I'm wondering now if that's why, because you know how some ice creams that you get at the store are called frozen dairy dessert because they're not technically ice cream. I know part of that is it has to be like a certain percentage milk fat or something to be called ice cream. I wonder if that also has to do with how much air is in it, because one of the ones that we used to get all the time was Breyers, which we always like found was noticeably easier to scoop than like every other ice cream. And I'm wondering, and it's also always called frozen dairy dessert. All their flavors are not called ice cream. And I'm wondering if that's because they have a lot more air in them than other ice creams. Just thinking about ice cream now.
Just thinking. You know, something I've been enjoying about ice cream is like you can just like put as little sugar as you want in it too. So like some of these recipes I made, I for some reason thought that like sugar was like a core part of like how it all went together, if that makes sense. Rather than just like it's just there. It sounds dumb, but like it's just there to sweeten it. Like that's all it's doing in the recipe. Yeah.
So you can really just like cut some back if you want.
It doesn't sound dumb because, like, in a meringue, you need a certain amount of sugar.
Right.
Like, sugar is really impactful on something like that. So, I get it.
That was kind of what I assumed, but it's really not. Like, you can just... It's just there to make it sweet.
It's just there to make it sweet, baby.
Just there to make it sweet. Ooh, baby.
Sugar's just there to make it sweet. Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby. You can quote us on that. Yeah. I've been making... I made a delicious coffee, and the next flavor I want to make... One of the next flavors I want to make is a pistachio latte flavor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yep. And what else did we make? I made a really nice chocolate one.
Are you going to get that special syrup for the pistachio latte?
What?
You going to get the special syrup?
No, I think I'm going to make pistachio ice cream. I think I'm going to follow the pistachio ice cream and the coffee ice cream recipe at the same time and like make it so it's like you grind up pistachios really finely and steep them in the milk. So I think I'll steep that and the coffee and the milk at the same time, and then you add almond extract and vanilla extract.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try that. Dope. Which should be really tasty.
I'm gonna make raspberry today, and I'm gonna make peanut butter Oreo tomorrow. And I bought peanut butter Oreos, and I was going to mix in peanut butter Oreos and regular Oreos into peanut butter Oreo ice cream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Baby Oreo. We made one, I guess it's a rocky road. I made the chocolate base and then let Molly choose the toppings. So we did toasted walnuts, mini marshmallows, and magic fudge ripple, and it was magic shell ripple. Very tasty. So yeah. Ice cream maker, and shout out to my friend Sam, who's a loyal listener, who also bought an ice cream maker, prime sale, same as you, Ben, and has been, I don't know if she's made ice cream yet, but is very excited for that journey.
Hell yeah. It's so fun. I'm so excited to make more.
I'm really excited to hear about your adventures with maple.
Yeah, I made fuck around with that first, actually, before making peanut butter or anything.
Do it.
Because that sounds super good. Mm-hmm. And I really like how you can, like, if you're making one with like, toppings mixed into it, because you put them in so late, you can kind of wait to figure out exactly how much and what you're going to put in while it's freezing. It's so nice. It's just like that 30 minutes to prep anything you're going to put in it. It's great. Excellent.
Great. I just love it. It's so easy. It's like, oh, dinner's cooking. You know, oh, I've got something on the thing. I can just like make ice cream real quick, and it'll be ready for dessert. It's so nice.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
And it feels so luxurious just to like make your be eating your homemade ice cream.
We're never buying ice cream again, baby.
Yeah, fuck that. Wow. And I've been using a lot of egg yolks. All these recipes call for egg yolks, so I've been having like egg whites for breakfast every morning. So delicious and nutritious. It's been very symbiotic.
Wow, that sounds so nice. You guys are really living it up.
Yeah, I encourage you to buy an ice cream maker, Hannah.
I'll think about it.
So you don't have to pretend to like excuse yourself to go to the bathroom, so you don't have to feel the pain of not having an ice cream maker. You know what I think I'm gonna buy, Ben? Are those like little like the little pint and quart containers?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, what have you guys been putting your?
I bought quart containers.
Oh, those little disposable ones?
No, they're not disposable.
Oh,
they're just like regular. They're like regular Tupperware. I didn't really have any that were the right size already, so I just bought some.
I had some that are like, I might buy. There's some like reusable ones. I had some like old soup containers, like takeout soup containers that I've been using, Hannah. Another thing is that I really enjoy giving all my ice creams fun names. So far I have Noxious Weed, which is my wineberry, Peach Emoji, which is my peach, Are You Ever Gonna Leave, which is the one I said about last time, Cafefe for my coffee, and we need to name the one that we made last night. I think it should be called Molly's Rocky Roadway, but I haven't landed on that yet.
That's a good one.
She didn't seem to like it.
Molly's
Rude.
Clean Driveway.
I like that. Molly's Non-Leafy Road.
Yep. Well, cool. Should we do homework?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet. Great obsession. Great new hobby, both of you.
Thanks.
My homework is, if you're in the market for an electric lawnmower, you could check out the Toro recycler. Maybe don't buy it at Home Depot. And if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, I'm at Anthropology. I'm at Hannah and Her Cats on TikTok. And on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m., I stream on Twitch with my friend Matt at Maddie Pizza Table, twitch.tv/Maddie Pizza Table, to give an update on what we've been doing. Well, okay, this Tuesday, we're doing a co-op Stardew Valley stream with another friend of ours, Sydney, who I've talked about on here before. She has built us, apparently...
Sydney McGames.
She has been taking a vacation from, like, streaming and the internet and everything, but apparently in her spare time has been like modding the hell out of her own Stardew Valley and has made us like a co-op farm that is like tricked out and has like houses ready for all of us and everything. So Tuesdays when we get to see that in all its glory for the first time, which I'm very excited about.
Nice.
And then in general, we've been doing like a lot of game demos, like just trying out new games, just to see what they're all about and if they look fun. And we found some cool ones, so would recommend. That's it. Erin, what's your homework?
Hello, my homework is to check out the NWSL on Paramount Plus. I'm not getting paid for that. That I'm going to tell you about.
That's illegal. Ben, what's your homework?
My homework is get an ice cream maker. Make some ice cream,
baby.
eat some ice cream. It's delicious. It's nutritious. It's not really nutritious. It's delicious.
It's fine. It's got protein and enjoy.
What is the brand that you guys both have?
Cuisinart.
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 Okay.
Cuisinart.
If you have ideas for ice cream flavors that Erin and Ben could make, you should call us or text us at our phone number 774-326-0420.
Blaze it.
Blaze it ice cream.
Blaze it.
Weed ice cream. Called that one.
Yep.
You don't need to text us that one. But yeah, you can leave a voicemail or text us. We are on Twitter at TwoBroadPod. We're on Instagram at WayTooBroad. You can email us WayTooBroad@gmail.com. And also, thanks again to Eamon for the new theme song. We love it so much. And you can check out.
I just love it.
And there'll be a link every week now to their album Z-Sides, which contains that song, which is called Way Too Broad. And yeah, go follow Eamon at AEMYN on Twitter. And if you're looking for any of the links that I just talked about or just missed any of our homework, you can find it all at WayTooBroad.com for anything you want, including Great Topic Index. EarnBen.com for anything you need. MaxFun.org for a, once again, very seasonally appropriate dog on a boat. And that's it. So, I didn't light a podcast candle.
Uh-oh.
I have a little podcast
idiot.
lamp. I have a lamp.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I can light a candle real quick and blow it out.
It's okay. The podcast
Okay. Let's do the
lamp, which is shaped like an... Hold on, I'm going to show you guys. It's cute. I got it at IKEA. It's an owl. You'll see. The podcast lamp is now extinguished.
Goodbye.
There you go. There he is. Bye.
Yeah, you'll see. You'll all see.
It's way too broad. I'm trying